Alright, here's Meg here. So I'm gonna do the last mod I need to do on this bike so we can get it ready for DoorDash. Okay, so I've already taken the bike out for a DoorDash, but I didn't have a USB charger, and it sucks not having a USB charger and trying to do DoorDash because you're really limited to how long your phone runs out of power, which sucks. Okay, you gotta have a charger. Okay, so this is the charger that I've chosen. Okay. It is the WUPP motorcycle USB charger. Okay, so there it is. I know it's kind of hard to read, but okay, there we go. So it has an input voltage of 12 or 24 volts, or 12 to 24 volts. It has an output USB is a QC 3.0. Okay, so that's one of the main reasons I chose this one. It has a quick charge 3.0 feature. Okay, so what I've noticed is with like a regular USB charger, my phone will slowly deplete throughout the day. If with a quick charge USB charger, my phone will actually charge. So the load is like is enough where like, yeah, it'll drain the battery if it has a regular charger. Okay, because the output isn't enough. The output interface, edged USB. Okay, and then it says suitable for motorcycle. Okay, that's a Super Cub where we got a motorcycle. Rear view mirror bracket, handlebar bracket. Okay, so yeah, it comes with two brackets. We'll take a look at it when we open it up. Connection method: the red wire goes to the positive and the black wire goes to the negative. Pretty simple. Pretty much just plug it into the battery. I will try to find a switch 12 volts. I think I can find one. I was kind of watching a video on somebody install one, and there's a place you can tap into. If not, there's a switch on top. So that's one nice thing about this one. This one does have a switch. So if you do wire it to a hot source, like maybe the headlight or something, you can turn it on and off. Actually, why don't we just wire it to the headlight? That's a good idea. Yeah, okay, yeah, and there it is. It's made by WUPP right here. Okay, I'm not sure. That WUPP sounds familiar. I think I've bought their USB chargers before. Okay. Okay, and there's some like kind of part numbers and stuff, but it looks like that. Okay. Okay, let's go open. Okay, we're doing an unboxing. Here we go. I bought this for $15 on eBay. Okay, I will put the auction link in the description of the video. Okay, so here's what it comes with. Take it out of little baggies, and these are the mounts, I suppose. Ooh, there's a bunch of screws, don't lose them. Okay, so this is the mirror bracket. Okay, I'm kind of not happy that it's plastic. Okay, but hopefully it'll last. And then this one is the handlebar one. Okay. Now we can't install this we can't use this one because the Super Cub doesn't have like a handlebar you can really install it on, because there's all this plastic stuff over it. Okay, and then there's a bunch of screws that come with it. There's two black ones and then one kind of silver one. I think yeah, I don't know. Well, but it looks like we're going to be using this one. So there's the USB unit right there. Okay, it's got two blue USB ports. It's a USB 3.0, I guess, and then there's a cover for it right there. Okay, it looks like that'll do the trick. And then there's a little switch, a weatherproof switch on it. It's got this kind of rubber kind of cover to it, keep it from getting wet. All right, and then you got this fairly long cable here. Okay, and then red to positive, black to negative. That's it. So I think I'm not really sure how this goes. Does it go this way or the other way? I guess it goes this way. Maybe you can put it sideways. Oh yeah, you can't put it sideways. I guess it goes sideways like that, because it wouldn't go in the other way. Yeah. Oh. That's interesting. Doesn't go in that way. Oh, it goes in that way though. But the mirror is going to be here, so I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I think it's got to be sideways. So I think we're going to be installing this we're going to install this on the left mirror, so we probably want the mirror to be to the left of it. Okay, so we're going to go install it like this. Okay, that's the reason I chose this. We're going to use the mirror as a mount, similar to how I use the RAM ball as a mount for the phone. Okay, so it's basically going to go like this. So the easy part will be installing it. The hard part will be actually running the wiring and installing it. Okay, I'm wondering if we can just install it on the headlight. But I would actually like to get it to the, I would like to get access to the battery so I can add a 12-volt hookup to the bike also. So I can use a tire inflation pump if I get a flat or something. Okay, so it comes with no manual, nothing. Okay, I honestly don't know what these black screws are for. Wait, what's this? Okay, so if you were to use the handlebar mount, how would that work? I think it would be like this or something. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of just friction just holds it on. I kind of don't like that. So it'll be something like that. And then I guess you'll put this in here. Yeah. So that asks the question, what are the what are the black screws for? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I don't know what the black screws are for. But it just kind of just sits there like that. Hopefully it won't break or anything. Or else we'll just wind up zip tying it to something. Okay? So yeah, that goes like that. Most of the time we'll probably be using it all the time, so it'll probably be not have it on there all the time. Yeah, guys, I don't know what the black screws are for. And there's no instructions, so I don't really know. Maybe you could mount this on something on a plastic or something, I guess. You could screw it onto a plastic. That would work. I don't know. I want to use this on a dual sport, that's for sure. That'll get destroyed. Alternatively, you could probably zip tie it to something, but there's nothing to really zip tie on the Super Cubs handlebars, is what I want to say. Okay, so yeah, let's go try to install this. First, let's try mounting it. That'll be the easiest part, since I kind of already know that. Alright, here we go. Okay, so upon further consideration, I think I'm going to install it right here. Right where the RAM mount is, okay? So like, I thought about like, yeah, you know, if I installed it right here, I would have to run this wire over here and it would get in the way of the gauge cluster, and I kind of don't want that to happen. I could just wrap it around the headstock, but sometimes I would probably want to remove it sometimes when I'm not using it, you know? Yeah, so I think right here is the best, because we can connect the USB right here and then wrap it around the RAM mount here and then just stick it in there. So it'll clutter up it'll clutter up the handlebar less, you know, and the gauge cluster by having all the clutter in one area. So we say, okay. So what I think what I'm going to planning on doing is we're going to install it underneath the RAM mount here. Okay, so we're going to put it underneath, because if we install it on top, it'll be higher and it'll hit the mirror, because the mirror bends this way. This one doesn't have that problem because the mirror doesn't bend that way. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. It does kind of like fit nicely under here. It would be really easy to install here now I think about it. It would be like this. Maybe you would have to add like a washer underneath here. Okay, so it would stick out a little bit, but you could do this. However, I'm afraid my knees are going to hit it when I'm riding. So let me see. So I'll step through here. Okay, so that's my knee right there. Okay, and then this will be like this, right? So I'm probably going to be wearing some riding pants, so they're going to be the knees are going to be bigger than normal. That's what I say. Okay, so my knee might brush up on this sometimes, or brush up on the cable. Alternatively, we could install it the other direction, like that. Okay, but then yeah, you would have to have a lot of spacers. It has to come out perpendicular, so it would have to be kind of like that. Well, actually, that would work too. Yeah. And then what we could do is we could drill a hole in the fairing and then put a grommet and then run this through it and then run it to wherever, you know, where we're going to get the power from. So I think, I don't know, man. And then yeah, the wire would come up here. to the handlebar. I guess you would have to have it a little bit loose around this area so you can move the handlebar around, you know? So I'm not too crazy about that either. So I think let's just mount it right here. Yeah, let's just mount it right here. Like, okay? Yeah. Super Cub is a rocking horse, man. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna install it. Okay, so we're gonna have to take this part again. You're gonna need 14 millimeter to take the mirror apart. Okay, so that's the way this USB charger was meant to be installed anyways. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go with that. So you're just gonna need 2 wrenches and then just loosen them on each other. Oh, no, I forgot, it's a reverse thread. So you gotta go clockwise to loosen. Okay, there you go. All right, and then I'm going to want to hold this, and then there you go. Okay. And then you got to go clockwise. That's right. I forgot this is weird reverse thread when it doesn't have to be a reverse thread. Oh, you know what? There might not be enough. There might not be enough. Oh, no, there's plenty of mirror. Never mind. So another side effect. Let me take this off. Another side effect of this, okay, is your mirror is going to be even taller now. This made the right mirror taller. Now the USB charger. Oh, I got the wrong way. The USB charger is going to make it even taller. Okay. Okay. So, all right, that's out there. Okay. Then there's the little adapter there. And it's the design of this is not right, guys. I'm telling you. It should not go clockwise to loosen. It should be counterclockwise to loosen. It's supposed to be the right way, the correct way, not a reverse thread, because when the wind hits the mirror, it's going to go clockwise, right? So it's going to loosen it. You want it to tighten, not loosen when it's thing, okay? So I don't know why Honda did that, man. It's supposed to be the correct way, okay? So okay, the idea was to put this down there. It fits there perfectly. All right, so what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna go like this. All right, it's gonna be this. It's gonna be on the bottom of my RAM mount. All right, and we're gonna stick that on there. It kind of doesn't fit in the hole. Yeah, I think I have to ream this out a little bit. It doesn't quite fit. Okay, I've got a reamer here. We're going to ream out this a little bit so the mirror fits through it fine. It's just a little bit too small. Till the mirror fits through without any trouble. I already kind of don't like this mount, man. I don't think this is going to last long. Like I said, if this was on like a dual sport motorcycle that sees, you know, off-road use and stuff, I definitely wouldn't use this. It would probably just fall apart, you know. Okay, just keep on doing this. I'll just speed up the video. Okay, there we go. Fits in there without any problem now. Okay. I have to ream it quite a bit. All right, now we're going to go put this back like this. All right. Remember, it's lefty loosey and righty. Is it lefty? No, it's lefty tighty and righty loosey. What we might have to do is take this off first. Let's take this off first so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, so that's too much. We gotta loosen it, and then we gotta use a lock nut to tighten it. Okay, and then what I'm gonna want to do is sit down on it. Let's put this back on. This all the way up. It's good this thing can come off and go on pretty freely. Okay, it just barely fits in there. Okay. All right, so what I probably want to do right now is sit on the bike and make sure that the mirror is adjusted the same way that it was before. That way we know it's the right way, the way we had it before. All right, so I want to sit on it and just make sure I can kind of see how it normally is, and I think that's how it was before. Okay, and then you're going to want to adjust all this stuff how you want it. Okay, I would zip tie this onto this so it doesn't fall out. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I think everything is how I want it. So this is going to be the tricky part here. The tricky part is trying to get all this stuff to tighten and not move. That's what I'm going to say, all right? So I'm just going to put this one down here, and I'm just going to let it rest there. And now I'm going to have to hold everything. I'm going to hold all three of these things at the same time and go lefty-loosey, yeah? Oh, and it's moving the mirror, see? Oh, I don't like this. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Yeah, I got it, just barely. I might want to tighten it a little bit more. Okay, we'll just move the mirror up a little bit and then. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, hopefully that doesn't move when we ride. That would suck. But let me. I guess what you could do is get these and then squeeze them together while pushing forward on this one. Oh no! It's got to go the other way. Keep on forgetting. Okay. Okay, now that's super tight. I'll just move the mirror to compensate. I think that should be pretty close. I don't really want to mess around with that. Can you move it? No, you can't. That's in there pretty tight. So once everything's all tight, it's not going to move. Okay, then I'm going to put this little booty back on. Slip this in here. Okay, and so that's how it's going to be. Ideally, I think I would want it to go this way more. I got it how I want it. There it is. All right. It does bobble around a little bit. What I might do is put a zip tie from one of these holes here to over here, so like it kind of adds tension to it. Yeah, it flops around a lot too, and it hits this too. I kind of don't like it, man. What I could do, what we could do is just put this rubber thing here. All right, that way it won't really make a noise. Okay, it's not really covering much anyways, to tell you the truth. So it's just going to be like that. Alternatively, I could wrap it with some silicone tape or electrical tape to keep, because I don't like that. I don't like how if I go over bump, it could do that, right? Yeah, but for now, let's just leave it like that, okay? All right, there we go. It's installed on the mount, so now we got to go wire it to the bike. I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. What I might just do is wire it to the headlight, because the headlight is just right there. I'm like, yeah, why not? Okay.